Hi everyone, my name is Akshaj Piri and this is episode number 4 of Python Mastery. Last video we created a quick one-liner to see Python in action, and this video will go one step further and we'll create our first proper Python file called hello.py. And by the end of the video, you'll see what the file is, what and how to run it in terminal, and what the print function is actually doing. So the first thing we'll do is open VS Code or whatever code editor you're using, and we'll go to our folder. I have this folder called Python Mastery already, and here I'm going to create a simple file called python.hello.py. As you can see here, there is this .py extension. This is basically telling Python that this is a Python file. So this is telling a system that this is a Python file. Similarly, like a MP3 says this is an audio file, so this is a audio file, and JPG tells this is a image file. MP3 tells the system that this is a Python file and perform Python actions in it. So we'll open it and write a small print statement called hello world. Simple one line. The next thing we'll do is save it and we'll open a terminal from here. This is a Python's integrated terminal, and what we have to do is that we have to write python hello.py. Simple. Basically, this tells the terminal that you have to run this Python file called hello.py and you have to perform this code. So let's run it. As you can see, we got hello world. So what has happened? We invoked the Python interpreter. That's the program installed on our machine that tells Python to run the files, read the files, and execute them. We handed it hello.py. It read through the file, and we hit bottom, and it printed hello world and carried it out. So that's the entire execution model. Python reads a file like that as a list of instructions. It runs them in order and stops at the end. So let us understand what the print function actually is. Print is a function, a built-in one that Python ships with. A function is basically a named action, and so when you write print, it tells Python that you have to run this action. The parentheses are how you call it and how you trigger it. So if you write print without parentheses, nothing happens. And inside the parentheses are what you want to be passed. For in this case, we have hello world. And notice those quote marks. This is because this is a string, which is a Python word for text. Strings always live in either single or double quotes. Even if you check here, if I change it to single quotes and I save it, it will still run me hello world. I can also perform various arithmetic operations, like first I can give it simple numbers, like for example I want to print 19. It printed 19. Notice we did not put quotes here because this is not a string, it's a number, and Python can perform number. It will work the same also if you put strings here as a string. It will do the same thing, but I can see. But I can also perform arithmetic operations. For example, if I want to print 1 plus 2, I can do this. So this is what Python can do. See, the print function is very flexible. It can print text, numbers, and even results of calculation. So whatever you put inside these parentheses, Python sees it, evaluates it, and outputs it. One more thing we'll talk about is hash. These are comments. So when Python sees this, it does not run this because of its hash. It thinks that this is a null statement, so it will ignore it and while you're running the file. So for example, if I run this again, it will give me 3 without even ignoring that this is even there. So we'll see some common mistakes that coders like us usually do. So first is missing this. As you can see, we have written this code without an parenthesis. So when I try to run it, it gives me a syntax error. It's just because we are missing a closing parenthesis. So it's telling you the line isn't complete. So you have to fix it when you see it. One more other mistake people do is missing the quotes. As you can see, this makes this thing a variable, and we have not specified what hello is equating to or what it's stored for, so it gives us a named error. So this is an error we have to keep in mind while performing the print function. So a quick recap of what has happened today. We created a .py file, a real Python file that runs on a machine. We ran it from the terminal using python hello.py. We learned the print is a build function and parenthesis calls it using quotes wrap texts. We have learned that what hash does. You can write comments using the hash function, and we saw what two common errors using print are like. So if you like this video, thank you, and subscribe, and see you next time.